yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of the Lions Den. I want to welcome you. I'm your host, Seth. Welcome. I want to introduce our guest, the nice round table of individuals, and we're going to start with my right over here. We got coming back.
Started off with the best.
Yeah.
This Rachel, a.k.a. Rach from Detroit.
Okay, representing always and much appreciated. And you, ma'am.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yaya, a.k.a. Ya Yeezy, in the building. Also repping Detroit, 313 all day, every day.
Yep. I'm going to do a little... Make sure y'all can see. We're going live too, everybody.
Get it
on
together,
the Lions
man.
Den.
Get it together.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
DJ A-Ko in the building.
You know what I'm
your
saying?
podcast tonight, man.
Yes.
I want to let y'all know I just got back in from Vegas last week, y'all.
Did you? How was it?
That's some
No
selfish
joke.
shit. You ain't even invite
No
me in
joke.
nothing.
It
You
was
ain't invite
cool,
me in
man.
nothing,
I'm
boy.
gonna tell you, I'm not a
Black
big
people.
traveler.
Black people,
I'm not a
man. I'm
big
trying to
traveler.
tell
What
you.
made you
I'm
go?
really a homebody.
What made you go,
I just
bro?
got some good buddies, man, from the service, and
Okay.
they go probably every 2 years, man. These guys some real gamblers. I ain't
Yeah.
saying like billions of dollars, not like that, but they go down at least $3,000
Right.
to lose.
Right. to lose.
To lose,
Ballers.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
they do their thing, but it was cool, And then on the backside of that, I went to see my pops.
Mm-hmm.
He stays down in Phoenix, so it was a good little time.
All right,
It was a
good.
little time.
Glad that you got it in
And
and-
the weather
and made
was super
safe.
nice, right?
Was it?
Man.
And I got off the plane on Monday.
Oh,
Said
got
the
slapped.
fuck?
You got slapped with reality.
Man,
Bro,
I
St.
couldn't
Louis ain't no
believe it.
joke, bro.
It was so cold outside, man. So I guess that's another topic for another day. But
Yeah,
it's
we
good
talk
to
about
be
that.
back.
We
It's good
talk
to be
about
back.
that. Hey, so tell everybody where you from, man.
Oh, I'm from St. Louis, man. Central West End, West Side.
Okay. Good.
If you're
Good.
from there, you know what that's about. You know what I
it
mean?
is.
Yeah. So 314,
All right.
just across the way.
Just
Okay.
cross the way. All right, ladies and
Always
gentlemen.
representing.
So we about to get it in real smooth. But before we do, let me just hold this. All right. So, but before we do, this message and everything is going to be brought to you by the Black Collars Mindset, the art of strategic thinking. You don't believe me? Ask about it. All right.
Go get that book.
Go get the book. All right.
Go
www.
get it.
Yes. www.theblackcollarmindset.com. You want to change what you're doing in life, you got to change your environment.
No,
What
the
you
book,
need-
the
Oh, the book. Oh, here you go. There you go. Yeah, go live. Let everybody see that. All right. Don't forget. Check it out. So anyway, tonight's topic, the first topic, work-life balance. What's that about? Yeah, Yeezy for Sheezy. Talk about it. Tell me about
Tell me
work-life.
something.
Yeah, work-life balance.
Man, I don't know. It's kind of weird for me because I came from working in call centers and customer service most of my professional career to going completely self-owned.
Okay. So what was your business?
Adult beverages, Lush Liquors.
Okay,
Yep.
right on. All right. Everybody need a little bit
Go
of them
support my
juice.
baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So for me, it was like I used the money that I was making to fund my business.
Okay. Good. That's smart.
I was working in call centers, so I had a lot of downtime. I was able to sit in front of a computer for 8 hours a day.
Okay.
So I wasn't only working for the company, but I was also working for myself. I was
Okay.
doing research, researching the stuff that I needed for my business.
Right.
So I was kind of killing two birds in one stone.
Okay. So the question is, how did you find time for you? Because if you think about it, if you're working for someone else, you're paying them, then you're working for yourself, you got to pay yourself. But how are you paying your soul? You get what I mean? So that's the balance. Yeah, I hit you with. Oh, yeah. Watch yourself. But seriously, so what was it that you did, though? What did you do to keep yourself balanced?
Okay, so I'm really into spirituality.
Okay.
So I like to do a lot of meditation.
Good.
I meditate, I like to read, I like to burn sage and all different types of incense and all of that good
Ooh,
stuff.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of afraid now.
Well, why are you afraid? Why are you afraid?
That ain't no voodoo stuff.
Oh,
Nah,
bro.
man.
So you gotta get that sage to get them,
Nah,
you gotta get them
you
bad
gotta clean the
vibes.
energy. You
know
gotta
what
clean
I'm
the
saying?
energy
Y'all
around
know
you.
about bad
Let 'em know,
juju.
okay?
You clean your
Y'all
house,
know
you gotta
them.
clean the
Yeah.
energy around you.
Yeah.
Okay,
you,
just
thank
let me
you.
know. Just let me know.
Go ahead. I can
Like,
dig
we
it.
get a bad rap, but
Yeah.
it ain't what you think it is.
It ain't
at
what
all.
it is. Okay.
At all.
Okay. All right. What about you, Miss Kinsley?
Man, so I can't relate to the civilian sector when it comes to work-life balance
Okay.
because I came in the military at 19, so
So
this
you
was my
basically
first job.
Grew up in the military.
Yeah, I grew up
Okay.
in the military, and so it is difficult,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like the more, and anybody in the military can relate to this. The more rank you get, the less time you have for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely
So
right.
you gotta figure out how and when to be selfish.
That's right.
Because the more rank you have, the more
Mm-hmm.
people that's under you, the more people you're taking care of.
Yeah.
And so
absolutely.
that's with me being a staff sergeant or E5 for those of you that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding less and less and less and less time for myself.
That's right.
And I'm more so, I know in the long run it's gonna hurt me,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm all about taking care of people. So I gotta find that good balance
Okay.
in between, to take care of myself and take care of my people.
So basically, what you're saying is you're looking for that balance.
Yeah.
Okay. So I highly encourage you find that shit. You know what I mean? As soon as possible, because if not, if you don't find your balance, and this is from experience, if you take care of people, right? Always taking care of people. What will happen is when it's time to take care of yourself, you may not even recognize what you look like anymore. Meaning, yo, I used to love this. What happened? You didn't gave that. You didn't gave that away, so you don't have it anymore. You get what I mean? So find it as soon as possible. Because I almost lost myself. I almost forgot what.
Who the fuck Seth was.
There you go. And when I woke up, I woke up like, hold on. Oh yeah, I used to be dope, right? And
Yeah.
then so,
Let
but
me reintroduce myself.
let me Richard right. And so, but the thing is, I almost forgot who I was. Why? Because I was waiting for validation from other people that didn't matter. You feel me?
That's
Gotcha.
the word.
That's the truth. What about you, bro? What you think about that balance?
Yes, yeah, that balance is very important, but I think it's individuals have to find a way to find that place for themselves. I think early on, life is like phases, right?
Right.
So when you're young, you don't have any responsibility. You can do the things that you want to do and run free. But as you get older, of course, you have to go to school, and then what you're going to do after school, and then if you're going to try to start a career, right? So when you do these things, you got to find at some point you got to put your head down where you might not have any balance. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put your head down to achieve those goals that you set for yourself to change your situation. Or if you have a family, you might not be able to get that balance, true balance, because you're working so hard trying to focus on improving your situation. But everybody has a way that they unwind and find that inner peace, man. And so you have to kind of find that thing that works for you. And for a lot of people, just taking some time to be alone. You don't have to be around people 24/7. And always out and about.
Me
my
time.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So- Give me some
me
This only
time in
comes
there.
with maturity, though,
And you know what?
it only comes with maturity. You gotta
goodness.
grow. You gotta
have
grow to find that.
You have to. And you know what makes it so bad? I'm glad you touched on that because it does take maturity to understand and to control your emotions, right? That's what maturity is. But when you feel as though you need someone to make you happy, then you have completely lost yourself. You get what I mean? But it takes time.
absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because you were born by yourself. You're going to die by yourself, but you have to know what's inside of you in order to maintain
And
that
that's
happiness.
the thing that everybody has to discover for themselves.
Yes.
Right? We talking about it. It's not an easy thing. Like, you just don't wake up one day and that's it. You have to go through some trials. You have to go through some things where you opened yourself up to be vulnerable, to learn some lessons, right? And as you learn those lessons, you start to get more and more focused because you learn it from them. But until that happens, when you got everything out here, you're just taking everything like trying to drink water from a fire hydrant, right?
Right.
You gotta, okay, that was a bad thing. Okay,
Right.
that's bad news.
Exactly.
I seen her type before.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
shouldn't have been talking at the job like that. I got
Right.
fired. Okay,
Right.
let me not do that again.
Right.
I need to start saving some money.
Absolutely.
All of these things start allowing you to find that time for yourself.
Absolutely.
And get your balance,
Seeing
know
what you
I'm saying?
don't want.
You right. Seeing what you don't
And your
want.
successes too.
Yeah.
How you seen you worked hard on something and you got promoted. Or hey, you stuck to it. You were focused on getting something put away and you were able to do that and save and buy yourself something nice or buy your wife something nice or whatever.
Absolutely.
Those are successes. You graduate from school. That was me, man. I was in the military for a long time. Had like 3 years of college for like almost 20 years and never went back to school.
Right.
Never went back.
See?
And finally I retired and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead
Let
and
me
try.
get back to school. You know, I'm glad you said that. So we have a and this was from Facebook. Someone said, "It's Latoya. How you doing, young lady?" She said, "I think it's priorities," and it's true, right? It's about priorities, where you set those priorities. I do agree with you. That's a great point. Yep, happiness begins within. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Definitely.
You're absolutely right.
Definitely.
All right, you got somebody shouting you out, Aaron.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Somebody know me?
Janine, yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Janine.
that's my buddy. What's
Yeah.
up, sis?
Right on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you're absolutely right. It's about knowing your priorities, and then school, man. I mean, just like us, we come into the military. You
Those
know,
things are important.
it is important, and then you realize how transferable those skills that you can learn are. You know how important those things are. Like it doesn't matter what job you have, but if you are working somewhere and you're doing whatever that widget is, how are you feeding yourself mentally? You get what I'm saying, or spiritually? So when that job do fold, or you do get tired of them, or whatever the case it is, what type of skills will you be able to bring to the next spot? What you think, Kenzie?
See, the thing with the military is you got the people that grind, and then you got the people that's comfortable.
Yeah.
And so I actually had I ain't gonna say an argument. I had like a kind of a debate with this seasoned tech sergeant.
Okay.
He been in the military 19 years, don't have shit.
Okay.
Not even like a CCAF. So it's like
And CCAF, that's equivalent to an associate's degree.
equivalent to an associate's degree.
Okay.
And it's like you wasted. They afford us $4,500
Yeah.
every single year to go to school.
Yep.
And if you add that up, out of 19 years, that's $95,000. You
Yeah.
could have got so many
Right.
degrees and all
Right.
type of shit. So it's like,
yeah.
you know, why would you wasted that much time on not getting an education? That to me,
Right.
that's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
You know what
You know
that
what I'm
is?
saying?
You know what that is? That's the damn difference between the haves and the have-nots.
Hold on one moment.
Yeah.
We got a call. Hold on one
We
minute.
got a call.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anybody
Lord.
that's online, sorry, we're going to have to cut you off for a minute.
Between the haves and have-nots.
All right. So we have a call. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hello?
Angela,
Yeah,
she don't want to talk.
Who is that? You know what it is?
She got nervous.
Yeah. Somebody got nervous. Okay.
Come to
Ladies and
Lions Den,
gentlemen,
you might get
we're
bit.
getting ready to call her back. Yes. Hello.
Hello?
Yes. How you doing? Who is this?
Hey, this BC. What's going on? What's up, Kenzo?
What's up?
How's everything? So, how you doing, ma'am? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from the crib.
Where's the crib? Where's the crib?
Over here in Lincoln's Landing, Scott
Oh.
Air Force Base.
Oh,
You know?
okay. Got you. So, what's up? You want to speak on the topic?
Oh, yes.
So,
when
what's
I heard
your opinion?
work-life balance, I was like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts?
So, I know, like, Enlisted Jesus has the 2-10-5-7.
Mm-hmm.
And for a lot of people, like, this is kind of easy. For me, like, 1, I need 8 hours of sleep. 2, like, for family life right now, like, it's for kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get off, I'm high-fiving my husband, and he's going into work. So, you know, like, our family time looks a little different. So
Right.
sometimes we just have to flex with that. But we try to stick to it, like, as much as possible.
Right.
So my 2 hours to myself may be going and working out for an hour, 30 minutes maybe reading, and then the other 30 minutes maybe sleeping in a little bit because, you know, I have a 1-year-old, so I may have not gotten that much sleep like the night before. So just being flexible and knowing, like, what you're working with as well as, like, what you can, like, comfortably, like, keep up. So if you know that you can't do a scenario like that on a regular basis and that is draining you, then maybe you need to look at it and say, okay, well, I can change this one, or maybe I can take the kids to the gym with me, or I'll utilize my squadron PT time, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like she got some balance in her
It
life.
sounds like there's some balance.
Can she get some applause
Yeah,
on that
that's
sound?
right. That's right. You get the-
But it also sounds like she got a partner that's understanding.
Yes.
That's the other key part
Yes.
to what she was saying. Like, you know,
Hey,
because
Angela, I want to thank you for your call, dear. Appreciate you.
some people
You're
not as
welcome.
understanding, you know, as that to be like high fiving every morning, you know, not having that quality time. So she definitely has a partner that's like, hey, like, we gonna grind this shit out together.
It is absolutely easier to do this shit when you got somebody willing
Yes.
to help you.
Yes.
But, well, that's another damn topic right there, ain't it?
What's that? What is it?
All right. You put that, just write that down, man.
What is
That
it? What
pad
is
over
it?
there.
What you saying? What's the topic? What you saying?
No, just that point that it's a lot much easier to do this, the whole thing, the whole life.
Thing.
When you have somebody
Yeah.
that supports you in your endeavors,
Yeah.
and also is willing to sacrifice some things so that you can do that.
Hold on 1 minute. So we got another caller.
Dang, we with
Hey,
Hotline
I
Bling
know,
over here.
I know. Hey. How you doing? You on the Lions Den?
Hey, so this Janine, I'm having problems connecting. I disconnected. I was listening, then it went off.
Yeah, it went off because I'm going live and I'm taking calls from my phone at the same time. It's crazy. You want to speak on the topic of work-life balance?
I chimed in, so I'm probably at a place. Where you guys at right now?
No, we're still talking about that. What's your thoughts? You can pick up on that.
But that's what I'm saying. Let me know what the topic was. I just kind of heard.
It's
conversation.
work-life balance, and Aaron just made a good point. It's easier to have that work-life balance when you have someone there to support you. Uh-oh.
Janine, do you have a point, Janine?
I always got points.
Okay,
Aaron.
because listen, I'm gonna need you to come on with it now.
Come on with it.
You-
No, I mean,
Go
I
ahead.
got
When you
love
think
for
about
you,
it,
man. I
it's
want to hear what you got for
Go
me.
ahead.
Let me see.
I just think from a total perspective, before you could do anybody, you got to do yourself.
Yes.
So, we try to take care of all these other things, but it's about you as an individual. So you have to take time and do you. Once you get yourself straight, then you can take on the world.
Right.
But, as far as, that work-life balance, you know what I'm saying? You don't figure all that out till later on.
Yeah.
That's not something you figure out today.
That's true.
You just doing what you do. And a lot of times, like I heard one of the ladies there say something about a tech sergeant and he wasted time and money to go to school and he could have been doing X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, it's a mindset.
That's
you know what
it.
I'm saying?
That's
He
true.
may not know. He may not have been taught. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he only does what he knows. And you know what I'm saying? And then if no one's taking a vested interest in him to show him, or if he's not interested or self-motivated himself, then he loses. You know what I'm saying? So it takes, sometimes it takes, because I can speak from my career. I've been, with the government 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I know I look like
How
I'm
long?
45, but years.
30 years.
How long?
You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, I was able to relate that situation to myself.
Right.
No one, when I was coming up, no one mentored me. There was no coaching. I took my bumps and bruises and I learned, you know what I'm saying? That's why today I can pay it forward, not based on what somebody did me for the things that wasn't given to me.
That's right.
So I tell all the younger people that comes up behind me, that's coming up now, I can impart some things in their life based on my experiences and the lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? So I could kind of help. And like I said, as far as that work-life balance, that comes later.
Yeah.
What you do is grind. When you need money, you need money. You're not focused on school. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
feel
people
you.
join the military to get out of situations they were in. So they come in, running away from something else. And, and you get in, if nobody don't take you, by the hand and show you the way, then you just do what you know until, either the light come on or you
Right.
continue to just
I think that
do what
you
it
make
is you
a
do.
good point there. But I also kind of agree with Ray.
Hey,
Ray.
Janine. Hey, we're gonna thank you for the call though, but
one of
yeah,
those
but
things that you
stay
mentioned
tuned. I'm gonna go back on live. Okay.
Okay, hopefully I can get back on.
Oh yeah. All right. Appreciate you.
One call a
right,
night. One
let's
call
go.
a night, black people. Okay? One call a night. Don't be trying to call it 50 times. Okay? All right. So, yeah, but that was a good point, Janine. I see that. And I also look at it from a different perspective too. When I was also talking about those, that's the difference between the haves and the have-nots, right? So to your point, Rach, you were saying that this guy had been in the military all this time, but never understood that he had opportunities to take advantage of a lot of these things that are put in front of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of sometimes what happens is people get complacent, like you said, or they have challenges where they can't get over that hump or past that thing where they need to see themselves going to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then start spending time on those things that's going to help them achieve that.
Damn dogs
Everybody's not
barking.
equipped.
Damn.
Right? Everybody's not equipped to see that opportunity in front of them and just jump on it. Sometimes it takes a little minute. So I see it both ways. I'm riding with you on that one.
But you know what's crazy about that particular situation?
Yeah.
Is that I asked him, I said, okay, once it's all said and done, you did your 20, you hit that button, what's next? He said, I'm gonna go to school. That's the part where I'm like, again, like you wasted $95,000 for school just to use a free GI Bill. Like, again, that I'm not understanding that, and maybe that's a Rachel mindset.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the point I'm making. Same point. That's the difference between somebody who could recognize that within the first 3 to 5 years when they walk into the service and make that choice, say, I'm going to go to school and work, get that degree before they make E7. Boom, they make that. They got choices. I'm going to step out or I'm going to go to the next level.
Right.
They start fast tracking. I mean, that's the difference between, some people are able to see it, everybody is not just built the same way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know much about the military life,
Oh,
but I
Let's-
just got one thing to say.
Let's
All right,
get
go ahead,
baby's
go ahead. Go
perspective.
Put it in.
I just feel like it has something to do with them being content.
Mm-hmm.
They're just satisfied where they are. Like, nothing more, nothing less. It's easy for them right now, so
Right.
they're just floating by.
Right.
A lot of
Like-
people scared though. If you actually talk to a lot of people in the military, a lot of people is scared to actually do their thing and be like, you know what, let me grind this shit out. Let me go for this, and that. A lot of people are scared to make that move, to be
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying, I can do better than the military. And I've talked to plenty of people that's been like, man, shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Let me just ride this shit out and collect this check after 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Ride it out.
I don't
And that's a
understand that.
short-term
I don't
plan for
understand
some
that
people.
shit.
That's a short-term plan. It works, though.
Yeah, it works, but Rachel got to
short-term
grind that
thing,
shit
but it
out.
works.
Rachel got to be more than just, punching the clock day in and day out for a check.
And look, I'm glad you said that, and we talked offline about that. All right, recognize the difference between doing something you like, doing something you love, and being in love with it. All right, because what happens is if we are doing something for the last 20 years, 15 years, even 10 years, we will start to become connected to it, right?
Right.
But as soon as we don't get whatever we give back, then it's like, oh, damn, wait, maybe this ain't the job for me. No, did you get paid?
You're ready to call it
You're
quits.
right. Did you get paid? Did you get whatever, your first and 15th or whatever it is? That's what you getting paid for. People still coming. All right. So, but the bottom line is making sure that it's a separation. You have to separate the things that you do from who you are. What you do and who you are two different individuals, unless you're working for your damn self.
Okay.
Correct.
You feel me?
That part.
Yep.
Now, unless you are writing your own checks, sit there and take it, but at the same time, balance it. Going back to the black collar mindset. All right. You got to
You know what I'm
make sure
saying?
you got
You know
to
what
throw
I'm
that up
saying?
in there. Yeah, the black collar mindset.
Get
but
that book.
You got to get that
Yes.
book, right? But the thing is you have to think differently, and that's a way to prioritize, but by doing it strategically. All right? People don't have to know you over there making whatever widgets, but you actually, hustling, on the side, getting your
Hustling,
own.
hustling.
You hustling, you don't stop. So look, we're gonna take a little pause for the calls. I want you to do a little 360. Larry, my man, he got the camera for me. Want to show everybody, that's Larry, you know what I'm saying? Got
Keeping
Will,
it
he
going.
came up in the building. What's going on, bro? How's
Show everybody
everything?
around.
Right, we got St.
Babe.
Louis up in the building. Where you from, St.
Represent.
Louis, bro? Where you from?
You
Larry,
already know. Stop
what
playing.
part of St. Louis?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
St.
matter
Louis.
because look, we got my man Siri from the Lou.
That's right.
Where you from? What part? St. Louis?
I'm from the south side. Man.
See? So, hey, well, guess what? It all looked like Detroit to me. So, hey, look, we're going to take another pause for the calls, and we'll be right back.
Peace
All
out.
Right back.
Get it. Ow, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Welcome back to the Lion's Den. I'm your host, Seth, and I want to welcome you to the Lion's Den. It's on, it's popping. So we got different dynamics in the Lion's Den. We're going to go back around just to let everybody know if this is your first time listening. We got guests here that's from everywhere, but here particular from Detroit and St. Louis. So going back around the way, we got our girl.
What's up, everybody? It's Rachel, aka Rach from the D. You know,
Yes.
repping to the fullest.
All right. And then we got Yaya, right?
What's up? It's your girl, Yeezy.
From the D also. And what we got over here, got my mans again. Who's that?
Full effect, Ill Will, North City, St. Louis, stand up, Walnut Park in the building.
Look at him. And on this side, who we got?
You got your boy Catch from the south side of the Lou in the building. What up?
My man. Yes. How y'all feeling?
Well, we lit off that Uncle Festa.
So this is what we're gonna do. So we ain't gonna tell everybody to numb juice until they pay us. You dig it?
Right.
But it is good. So I want to give a special shout out to my sister, right? That actually got me that. You know, it was a great gift. It's real good and it's bubbling. It's bubbling.
Check
it's bubbling
out my man.
song. But again, this message and this podcast is brought to you by the Black Collar Mindset. Don't forget, check it out. www.theblackcollarmindset.com.
Support.
Make sure you get it. I'm telling you, it's a great book. It will change your life. And it's not anything that you will read to sit down and, just say, oh, yeah, that feels good. No, this is all about action. If you want to make moves, see different things, see different people, in order to do that, you have to think different first. So, y'all ready?
Let's get it.
All right. So look, y'all done charged up your drinks. All right. So look, first we're going to give our little disclaimer. So this topic is this is what we call the top shelf topics, because we had to charge our drinks and everything because we're about to get a little deep, right? But we're also going to make it available for individuals that's live. Oh, by the way, you can follow us right now. We're going live at the Lions Cast. Is it the Lions Cast?
Yep.
Yeah, the Lions Cast, or www.facebook.com/the Lions Cast. All right. And y'all can see what we're doing. So we're going to go live and you can call in. The number to call in is 618-792-6747. All right. Again, 618-792-6747. The topic, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So I reached out to people just to get y'all thoughts about it, and it created some buzz over right now about over 5,000 individuals commenting or just feel a way about it. So the topic is, they both got careers. She wants him to pay for everything because he's the leader. All right. Now he says they should go 50-50 so they both can save. The question is, who is wrong? Now, based off of everything I gave you, that's it. So people say, well, it all depends if they got kids or blah, blah, blah. All right, you true. It does. It depends. However, based off of the information you got off of that, what is your thoughts? Again, I'm going to read it one more time. They both got careers. She wants him to pay for everything because he's the leader. See? And he says they should go 50-50 so that they both can save. Who is wrong? So, since y'all, so Kenzie, she normally, I know you got some words about it. You're right.
Man.
I know you got some words about it. So go ahead. Let them know what it is.
First of all, let me state my sexual preference.
Okay.
I love women. I
Okay.
am the dominant one
And
in
guess
the
what?
relationship.
And guess what? We all love women.
That's
up in
right.
here.
That's
Can you dig
right.
it?
Like,
All right,
take a shot to that.
Touche.
So my personal opinion on the situation is the woman is wrong.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying the woman is wrong is because it should be 50-50. You know, granted, he's the man, he should be the leader, but at the end of the day, a relationship is supposed to be, or in most cases, supposed to be 50-50. You got to compromise with that person. Because my thing is, okay, what if y'all so happen to divorce? Are you going to expect half his shit, even though he's been paying for a majority of the shit? So that's just my personal
Reach.
opinion on it. It should be 50-50. The woman is wrong.
All right. Will, what you think, bro?
All right, now there's a lot of different dynamics in this situation, right? So I'm gonna kick it off like this. I don't believe that it should be 50-50. I believe, in the words of my wife, you should be responsible of 100% of your 50%, because that 50% is going to fluctuate depending on what's going on in your life. Sometimes it may be 70-30, 60-40. Either way it goes, as long as you get to that end goal together, that's the biggest thing. Now, as it relates to someone that feels that the man should be doing all, hey, it's 2019.
Damn near 2020.
So I think times have changed. And I don't know if y'all looked at y'all bills, but the goddamn bills done changed too.
Yeah.
Right.
Cost of living.
Cost of living,
right.
kids. You see how much tennis shoes cost these days? Damn shame.
I just be robbing motherfuckers.
Hey,
Oh, shut up. You ain't robbing. Right. So, Larry, what you think, bro? What it is? Speak on it.
I think it comes down to communication. It's as simple as that sounds. You got to have a plan. And if your plan is, hey, as a leader of the house, as we say, I'm going to work. The wife is going to have the kids until they're school age. And then they start working to do the 50-50, I'm with it. But if it's just like, hey, you the leader, I'm the wife, we're going to ride this out until we ride it, that ain't going to work.
Okay.
Because guess what? When we talk about retirement and you hit that 20 years in marriage and y'all just hit that clips, that like, we're going to go our separate ways, then now the retirement comes into play. It's like, hey, I've been working all this time. You've been taking care of the kids, but the finances always is what plays a major part in these decisions.
Okay.
So you don't want to set yourself up if you're the wife or the spouse, whoever it is that ain't working, and you ain't got nothing to fall back on.
Okay.
So that 50-50 can be instrumental
I can dig
later
it.
on down the line.
All right. Yeah. What you think? What you
I
think?
didn't think you was about to put me on spot like that.
Yeah, get him in the mic. Get in the mic so you get clear so the world can
y'all
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Okay. I think it should be 50-50. You feel me? But I do agree with what you were saying. You know, it also depends on the situation. Sometimes it's going to be 70-30 and so forth, you know. But me, I'm an independent woman. I like to know that I got my own. I like to know that I can stand on my own 2 feet. I don't ever want to feel dependent on a man or a woman, for that matter.
There you go.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, we a team.
Sound like she's trying to pay the mortgage.
I'm gonna try
That's
to pick
what-
up where you left off.
Right,
Period.
right.
And vice versa. So
And that's where it's at.
I think that's just what it is.
Okay. All
that,
right.
that back.
I'm gonna have her pay my bills next month. I'm gonna see if she got that same energy.
Hey, 50-50. She ain't got to pay all
Well,
of
she
it.
gotta pick up my
pay
slack,
some
so
of it.
this month I don't feel like paying
Right.
shit.
That ain't how it work. That ain't how it work.
Right.
Different.
Hey, so look, America, I want y'all to just chime in on it again. The number is 618-792-6747. All right. Let me know what you think. Me personally, man. So if we both got careers, okay, I can dig it. I think that we need to really look at what bills we currently have first. All right. Let's look and see what bills we currently have. How can we minimize them together? All right. How can we minimize them together so we can do what? Live our best life. All right. So I forget who it is. Is it Ramsey? I'm not sure. But so somebody chime in if you guys remember. But it's a way to look at all your bills and put your money together to take care of the bill that have the smallest interest first.
That's Ramsey.
Oh, that's Ramsey? Right on. So I ain't stupid. So dig it. You take that, roll it over. After you pay that off, take whatever it is that you was paying
The snowball
on.
effect.
That snowball.
Snowball
You dig what
Small
I'm saying?
wins
Yeah,
give you
small
motivation.
wheels.
That's
Absolutely.
powerpay.org.
Yes. There it is.
Or
So,
the money makeover.
the money
There you
makeover.
go.
The bottom line is
Free
what
plugs.
yeah. So the bottom line is no matter what it is, be on the same page.
That's important.
Do you see what I'm saying? You have to be on the same page. Because what's the point of it all? You know what I mean? Because honestly, if that's the case, if the young lady is saying, well, you should pay all this and I should do this, well, y'all should be damn roommates.
That's what it is.
So my question is for the married folks already. You know what I'm saying? The married folks. Okay, let's just say if you guys decide, you know, y'all the man, y'all gonna lead, y'all gonna pay all the bills, and she's gonna save. Is that savings for both of y'all? Or is that savings just for her?
Oh, no.
And also, do you guys have a joint account? Personally, I don't believe in no joint account. Your money is your money. My money is my money. I don't believe in like, hey, this is
that's
my
about to
pot
get
of
in
money,
trouble
your
up
pot of
here.
money. Let's go ahead and combine it. I don't believe in that. Especially with me in my situation, I'm the dominant one. I'm not gonna pay all the bills, and we gonna have a joint account, bitch. You got your goddamn.
So I got something for you on that, right? So you said for the married people.
For the married people.
With myself being married, I can say that we do have a joint account, but we also have our individual accounts.
Okay.
We have an account that we can pay bills for, and we have an account in which we can save. So I don't think that anybody should basically be that vulnerable not to have something that they can call their own.
Okay.
Right? It's not the fact that you don't trust your mate. I just think that's smart. You just never know what may happen. So I think it's smart to kind of keep things kind of scattered around so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
But as it relates to paying bills, you got to think about what are you trying to do in the long run? Is this temporary or is this something you're trying to do longevity? Because that's going to determine the amount of effort you're going to put forth today because you're thinking way down the line. Now, if it's a bus stop and you're going to get off at the next exit, keep your own damn account.
Yeah.
So you can
That's
leave
true.
with your ducks when you get done.
That's right.
But as you trying to stretch that thing out, you start thinking long term. So you have to think together. There is no I when you get with somebody else. There's a we, because we should be trying to, as Scooby said, you should be on the same page.
Should be on the same page, right? What you got, Larry?
I'm about to slap you over the head with this one. right?
Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. Another chaser.
So-
Another chaser.
so
right
us-
here.
Hold on, gotta
Us-
take
us
a
military
drink and
folks,
sip real quick
right?
before he talk.
All right, say that.
Us military folks, right?
Okay.
We got security clearances.
Okay.
All right. Part of that security clearance is your finances.
Correct.
You don't pay a bill. Guess who you got to go see? All right. If
motherfucker.
your
Sorry.
significant other is non-military affiliated, they don't understand the stress that you under. So you have to be smart with your finances. As much as you want to share a joint account, and you can,
Yeah.
but just know if somebody getting their feelings and want to wipe you out, and you can't pay that mortgage, guess what? You still got to answer to somebody. And you know what they gonna say?
Yeah.
You chose your wife.
That's
you
true.
chose your spouse. I've seen this. They're wearing the first sergeant hat. So it's easy to say joint accounts because you're married, you're supposed to share everything. Yeah, I hear you. But when you're in the military, we under different laws. We under different rules. And your
unwritten
finances
rules.
matter. And you can't just throw it all in one basket. You can, but the excuse is not, oh, my wife left me and I was deployed. I ain't know she wiped out my account. Well,
Right.
guess what? You still got to answer, and your security clearance is now
That's right.
in jeopardy. So
That's right.
you guys got to be smart.
So, oh man. Okay.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a doozy.
That's a tough one.
That's a doozy because your job will determine not just the income, but the level of understanding that needs to come from, or within the unit, right? Say, hey, baby, check it out. This is what we're at. This is where we're at, and this is what we need to do. Are you with me? First of all, can you dig it? You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
So can you dig the future? Because that's going to be the telltale sign if that's an individual that you can invest in. You feel me?
You preach
now,
now.
once she say yeah, or he say yeah, I could dig, or whatever, whoever's the breadwinner, because keep in mind they both have careers. You see what I'm saying? So hey, you're good, I'm good, but we're great together. You feel me? Right. So we can go farther, like you were saying. To your point, we can go far together. However, there's some things that's contingent on your level of intelligence when it comes down to making money together. And if you out of line financially, like you saying, Larry, hey, look, we might have some issues. So
Second, third order effects.
you dig what I'm saying? So that's a problem. That's a good segue.
to think
That's a
away.
good
Think about
segue.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, so I want to give a shout out to everybody that's watching. I see Willie. What up? What up? Hey, Haynes, what's going on? How you doing
Haynes,
up
where
there?
you at, man? How about them Cubs?
I know he over there, right?
What's up,
Miss
Mark?
Angela, how you feeling? Hey, Mr. Todd Simmons, what's going on? So, hey, if y'all got anything that y'all want to add to it, the number is 618-792-6747.
Don't be scared. Call in. We want to hear your opinions, not just ours.
Y'all can call in now. But that 50-50 thing, like, is that not necessarily realistic, but is it pertinent today? Or is it, hey, I'm the man or I'm the dominant one? To your point, right? I'm the dominant one, so I'm the leader. You need to follow me, but I'm gonna take care of everything, even though you got a career. You see what I'm saying?
Or let's play devil's advocate.
Nah.
What if the shoes was switched and it was the female that was the leader and it's the guy that's at home sitting
You know what? All right.
and the roles are switched?
No. Oh, wait, okay. No.
You got the PlayStation.
See,
I know
no.
somebody currently in that
Come on, man.
situation.
All right, I can't.
We said
dig
the
that.
leader of the house.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I would say let's not say the leader of the house. Let's say the breadwinner. Because
Okay.
when it comes down to a man, in my opinion, all right, this might sound chauvinist.
Oh shit, here go the step
Oh, it's the num juice, okay? But if there's a man in a house and his woman is not just the breadwinner, but she's the quote unquote leader of it, that brother priorities ain't right. Unless he's missing some toes, some legs, or whatever, he need to do something.
There's
to
some
grind.
dominant women in this world.
Yeah, I understand,
It
but at
is.
the same time, bruh, we are physically stronger. You get what I'm saying? So even if you don't have the mental capacity to work at whatever job, how are you supporting her to make her life easier?
Taking care of the house,
You see what I'm
cooking
saying?
and cleaning.
So yeah, I
Or
got to put on my
sex.
or sex or
Or
whatever.
sex.
The young
And
man's
sex.
answer
Ain't
is
no or.
he's giving her some penis.
What you say?
That's the young guy's answer. He's giving her some penis.
But see, giving penis ain't. You know what I'm talking about?
Prime example.
It only goes so far.
Oprah
It only goes
Winfrey.
so
How,
far.
I mean,
Young Bucks.
come on
Oh,
now.
Stedman.
Stedman.
Hey,
Stedman wasn't hitting that right.
it is what it is, though.
No,
I'm
no,
just
but you know what it is?
I'm just
Hey, but
saying.
guess what? Guess what? They got to understand it. And what people don't know, even though Stedman isn't on the platform, he got his own bread too.
I know.
You see what I'm
but it
saying?
just
But
ain't
I know,
Oprah
but look,
bread.
ain't nobody Oprah. You dig what I'm saying? Oprah's Oprah. So don't nobody
But
got
it
that
is a
cash.
thing.
It is a thing. But yeah, so my personal opinion, I don't see a man that is able. Now, let's say he doesn't have a career, but is able, and that's not even out there getting it. I can't.
But
stomach it.
that's y'all generation. That's y'all millennials.
Hey,
these
you
new,
outsane.
no,
Y'all
like we
these
80
new
years old up in this
generation
thing.
men
She said
is
that's
on a
y'all
different
generation.
level.
No,
I'm
go
telling
ahead.
you, these new generational men are on a different level.
Tell
Because
me-
when we
tell
wore
me
down
about it.
our pants, our calf muscles don't show. That make us that different.
These new generational men, like they really are not like you know what I'm saying? Like you old heads, man. Like you old heads is like we gonna grind this shit out. We gonna find a fucking way. These new generational men more so like, man, let's pop these perks, let's pop these pills, let's go have fun. If my
Walking
woman-
zombies.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy money.
If my woman
That must
goes
be from
easy
Detroit.
money,
Gotta
if my
be from
woman take
Detroit.
care of me, cool. I'm cool with it.
Send
Like
the
you see
water.
what I'm saying? Like they're trying to find easier ways out where it's like our older men, older black men, we go get that shit. We go get that shit.
So that's a good point. What I would say is, it's our responsibility to be the example that we want to see the future to emulate, right? Because honestly, we are creatures of habit, so we're going to do what we see. So, like back in the day, a little disclaimer: when I was out there, all right. But that's what I saw. It wasn't until I changed my environment to be able to say, you know what, I can do better because I see him doing better, right? So these young cats, it's one of two things that's happening. Either they don't know, you know, what's that movie? Mr. Society? No, Boys in the Head. Either they don't know or they don't show or they don't quit. But look, but the bottom line
Boys in
is,
the Hood.
yeah, Boys in the Hood, right? So the thing is either they don't see an individual emulating that level of status to be a man, or to say, hey, that's a man. Because you got brothers out there now, they got their clothes. What'd you say about the kneecap, the tight clothes, and then they wearing
The skinny
purses and
jeans
shit, and they
I'ma
got
be a
half
party promoter.
Yeah,
I'ma
and
do all
then
this shit, you know.
Man bags.
man bags, bro. What is going on?
What's
Now
up
look,
with this? You can wear a fanny. Ain't nothing wrong with a fanny.
everything is wrong with the
Ain't nothing
fanny.
wrong with a
That shit
goddamn
should have
fanny.
been
Real
men wear
Not
wallets.
allowed.
But again,
Yes.
that's generational.
Yeah, I know it's a generation,
That's
but at the same
generational gap.
time,
I don't
now-
want my man wearing a fanny.
All right, but look,
You
so
shouldn't
all
want
right,
a
so
goddamn
so
man.
so we talking about fashion. We're talking about fashion, but at the end of the day, outside of fashion, it's a mentality. Yo, why are you not out here grinding? All this
Or they just got the man purse on.
That mindset.
and the mindset. So when you have the you have the aptitude, you see what I'm saying, but you don't got the attitude. But you don't have anything to see to say, yeah, I can do that. You feel me? And that's a problem. That's a problem. Speak on it, Will.
All right, so You alluded to some earlier.
Mark ain't said man
No,
bun.
you alluded to some earlier, and you used the terminology "man" to describe the people around your generation. It's a misunderstanding as to what a man truly is. If you don't have the example on what a man is, you're going to follow what's feeding you. Television, society, the media, what's around your environment. So that's where you're learning from. So you adopted that and gave it the title man because that's what you know. And as Scooby alluded to, well, Mr. Seth, until you change your environment and put yourself around people that walk in that light, you won't really know what that looks like, kind of what the expectation of you is as a man. Other than that, it's cool to go live with your girl and let her pay for everything. It's cool to when you get to that checkup line to stand behind her and what they say, they massage the shoulders when you know when she paying for everything.
I want them Oreos.
It's cool to do that.
Right.
But to a man, that's not acceptable, right? I'm not saying that it's something wrong if a man falls down that woman cannot help him back up because it goes both ways. A woman wants to feel a man has her back, but that's vice versa. A man just does not expect to fall. Not saying that it can't happen, but you want someone that's going to be there if that happens, but just know that that's a man that's in you. That's something that's something that's not given to you automatically. It's something that you live and you learn and you breed yourself up to be. And it's a responsibility. So it's not a man, it's a young boy portraying to be a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Knowledge. Message.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, call in. I see people watching, and it's good. Y'all got folks chiming in on y'all live.
Yeah.
Everybody making comments. What y'all see as far as comments?
I only got two.
lot of people just
Somebody
going
said,
and
"Speak,
watching."
Will Spencer."
So going back to the original question, let's just say I'm gonna use you men as an example because y'all are married.
Yeah.
Let's just say y'all was like, you know what, babe, I'm gonna go ahead and take all responsibilities you just saved. Let's just say y'all get divorced. Are you willing to give her 50% of what you work for?
Why would you say
We might
I'm
not
gonna
have a
take care of
choice.
all the responsibilities and you just save though? What are we saving? What are we talking about when we say just save?
Going back to the original question. Her responsibility is to save. Your responsibility is to pay for everything, mortgage, bills, whatever the case may be. Let's just say the shit does not work out. Are you willing to give her half of what you work for?
So just to clarify, when we say save,
Prenup.
it's going into an account, correct?
Correct.
So when you get divorced, you have to go through a process. So what you earn together does not automatically become one person's. So you have to kind of go through a process for that.
Okay.
So long as she not putting it up under the bed where she can just skip town, yeah, we cool. It's gonna be a process.
Let's just say she was doing that. Then what?
Jail.
You stupid.
Call in, Ashley.
All right. So we got a caller calling in. We got a caller calling
we
in.
got a call in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make it personal.
All right. Hold on. Let me see. Trey, you there?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, y'all give it up. Trey, we at the house. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? What's up?
What up? What up?
All right. So give it in, bro. What you got, bro?
Man, where y'all want me to start?
Man, start whatever,
Wherever,
man. You got it.
Do your thing.
Man, what's the key thing? Too many people watch other people's relationships and want it to be like theirs. You have, first of all, you have to do what works for you. Because what works for you may not work for the next person.
Yes. Yes.
Then again, if you want somebody to, at this point in life, if I use myself, I'm in my 40s. My kid's grown and out the house. I'm at the point in my life, I don't need another liability or dependent. You can't live nowhere for free.
Right.
With that being said, we're going to discuss how things go. I don't need you to pay my mortgage. I can handle that. I can handle everything that I already got in my house. Now, if you need to come in free, then I got to start doing stuff like this. I can remain single and just play the field like I've been doing and be perfectly fine with that.
That's true.
And see, that's the part that a lot of women don't get. Like, what do you bring? What are you doing to enhance what I already have?
Damn. Hey, yo. That's
What
a
are
good
you
one.
doing
Yeah.
to enhance what
Yeah.
you already have?
Yeah. Hey, look, can we get a little bit more num juice on that? You know what I'm saying?
Take
Hey,
a drink
Trey,
of that
yo,
one, brother.
I
You
can
spit
dig
knowledge.
that, bro. I appreciate it, man. That's 100, man. I was waiting. I was like, let me see if Trey go call in on this, bro.
Damn, I had to get back to the house first.
No, it's all good. Hey, where you calling from, Trey?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta,
ATL in the
That's it.
building.
Yes, sir.
Get it in, man.
With the
Hey,
peach.
hey, well, look, man, we appreciate you calling in, man. Hey, thanks for watching, man. We appreciate the support, bro.
Solid knowledge.
All right, man.
All right, man. You
All right,
be easy,
one.
bro.
My wife said they can't hear
You
the person on the phone.
Later.
They can't hear the person on the phone, unfortunately.
Oh, they couldn't hear. Oh no, they won't be able to hear him because we live.
L Boogie, what's going on, baby?
If you go off his answer of what a woman is supposed to bring to the table, you supposed to know that shit before you say I do. You're not supposed to wait all the way up until you got them rings on, you made the commitment, you took your vows before God to be like, oh yeah, by the way, what was it again that you bringing to the table? How you enhancing my life? That's supposed to be some shit you already know before. You know what I'm saying? You take that step to be like, this is my one and only. So, you know, men and women, you gotta know what you're getting into. You gotta know the person you're dealing with. You gotta take time out to know that person. You gotta know who you are dealing with. You gotta know the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent.
That's true.
So
what you're talking about is an old school term called courting, right?
Called what? Courting?
what's the difference between courting and shacking up?
But check it. But
Oh,
check it.
Ride with me. Stop stacking and shacking. You ain't supposed to be stacking and shacking.
Right? Back in the day, you used to have to physically talk to somebody, meet their parents, go through those motions. Now y'all on swipe left, swipe right, Instagram, FaceTime.
It's instant.
Y'all meeting people online, and when y'all meet,
Microwave love.
Microwave. That's what I was thinking of. You took
microwave
it.
love.
That's what
That's
it
a
is.
new one. Let me write that down.
Yeah.
You don't take time to do that. So how can you expect to learn what that person has to offer you when the only thing you're looking at is in the physical? But then you try to learn them afterwards. So it's a little bit about self-character on how much of yourself you're giving up in the beginning versus what you're trying to look for in the end. What's that old school saying? You can't turn a who into a what?
You know
Garden
it.
tool.
Right.
Garden tool.
Y'all
Yeah,
love these
guarded
Instagram
too.
models and shit. You know, and go
Hey,
ahead and
but you
get
know
the
what?
number.
You know
That's
what?
not true. It's not love. It's lust.
And that's all it is. And look, they look good for a reason, but it is
L
what it
Boogie
is.
on the line.
Oh, you got somebody calling in?
L Boogie on the line.
Okay. All right. So here, tell them to call. Tell them to call that number. Then we're gonna hook them up. All
You
right.
watching on my feed? Call in.
All right. The
Call
number
in.
is 618-792-6747. All right.
618-792-6747.
Yeah.
Go and ring the line, brother.
They say bros before hoes. I hear you.
Stop
Love to
it.
get your perspective.
Yes. Yes.
Call in.
Them
always,
be
yeah.
the same bros that be wanting your woman though.
Ashley.
That's the thing about
Call
it.
in,
Like,
Janine.
them be the bros that be looking at your girl, talking in her ear on the side while you at work.
But
Like,
you-
you know that nigga ain't shit.
You can talk to anybody, but do you entertain that? That's the thing. If you got a woman that's on your team and ain't nobody trying to talk to her, that's a sign. They supposed to. But her ass better say something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cause this one, you know, to my right, she'll say something, I'm gonna knock her the fuck out.
Hey. We're not promoting domestic
No,
violence.
it ain't no, but yeah, it ain't that. But
It ain't domestic violence, it's discipline.
oh my
It's discipline.
Lord, have mercy. So hey,
That's
so
that
y'all can
Detroit
tell
stuff.
she from Detroit, but you know she ain't from the east side. Ooh. But anyway, so again, y'all, so we're talking about 50-50, if that is still pertinent in today's relationship and household, and if the man is a leader, should he lead and take care of everything? What y'all think? Y'all chime in on it. So, hey, we only got the lines open for another 5 minutes, so give y'all some time to call in. It's 618-792-6747. But while we take this little pause, I got to give another plug out for the Black Collar Mindset. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all copy, right? www.theblackcollarmindset.com. Also, every Monday morning, you can catch me on YouTube, Seth the Speaker, all right, for the Morning Motivation Minutes. I give you something real quick, real hard, just to get your week straight.
Y'all
all right?
support my mentor.
Yeah, support her mentor. But yeah, most definitely. All right, so we're doing this, and we're here to help enhance individuals' minds and to give you something to think about, right? Because if you're thinking about it, then you can go in that direction, because it's an old saying that says where the mind is, the body will follow. Right?
Amen.
So you have to get your mind right first. Again, the Black Collar Mindset, www.theblackcollarmindset.com. And that's what it is. So we got the lines wide open, right? 618-792-6747. Who is wrong? right? The female that say, hey, you the man, you supposed to pay for everything, or the man that say, well, you know what, we both got money, so let's save. So let's speak on it. We got 5 minutes, everybody. Chime in.
My granddaddy called.
We got somebody. We got somebody calling in. We got somebody calling in.
Get over there and hear
All
him
right.
this time.
Hello. Who is it? Hello.
It's L Boogie. What's happening, baby?
L Boogie. What's going
up, L
on,
Boogie?
brother? How you feeling? Where you calling from?
Man, I'm calling from San Antonio, Texas,
Yes,
brother.
you are. Yes, you are. How you doing, brother?
Yeehaw.
Man, just trying to do what I got to do.
All right. All right. Well, look, I want you to speak on it real smooth.
So just fill me in a little bit. I heard what you brothers were talking about, but
Right.
I want to make sure that I'm in the right arena.
Okay, so the subject is both individuals in the household has careers, all right? She wants him to pay for everything because he's the leader, and he says they should go 50-50, right? And they both should be able to save. So what you think? Who's wrong in that position?
I don't think neither one is wrong. Like it depends on where you are. Me personally, I always being an old school guy, I feel like that I always like to take care home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would much rather take care of my family and make sure that she take care of the smaller things. Because as a man, I feel like that's what I should do. But if you got two parties that agree to do 50-50, I agree with that as well. You know what I mean? Because nowadays it's an even Steven type of deal. But, at the end of the day, I'm old school. I like to handle everything, just because that's how I operate.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I can dig that. So now, do you feel as though it's not wrong, right? So you already stated that you don't think it's wrong, but how do you get that young lady on the same thought process if she wasn't already there? Because you got to understand that when two people join, they come with two different thought processes, two different cultures, baggage, and everything of that nature. But if you see something in that individual that you want to invest in, right, how do you articulate the fact that, hey, we need to be on this page together? What would you suggest in leading that conversation?
I think the biggest thing is meeting in the middle and communication. You know what I'm saying? If one party feels strongly about something, you should be able to talk about it prior to, so you already know what you're getting into. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't just walk into a marriage and right offhand that you got to do 100%.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to sit down and meet in the middle and say, hey, look, baby, I can't afford, or, we need to make sure we do 50-50 or vice versa.
Right.
Communication rules the nation. If we sit down and we talk about it, then now we can build upon what we are establishing early on. But if you, have these expectations that I'm going to do everything and you're going to do half of everything, because what happens is a lot of times people get with somebody because of financial stability not understanding that ain't going to keep you.
That's right. Yep. That's right. Yo, y'all give it up. My man, L Boogie. 100.
My dude.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Hey, thanks for the support, man. Hey, I appreciate
That's
you.
What's up.
All right.
Hey, man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I appreciate young brothers doing what they do, and I wanted to make sure I just support.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, you be easy down there, man. We'll be linking up.
Yes, sir.
All right, later. All right, everybody. So that's what it is, and so what we're gonna do is.
My personal opinion.
Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. That's
Play
crazy.
back.
Who's up? Just play back. All right. So yeah, look, we're getting ready to end this though, but we appreciate it, everybody. Again, welcome. This is the Lion's Den, and if you guys did not hear the information or from the caller, this is going to be posted in less than about a half an hour. So it's going to be good, and then y'all can just log in, right? And don't forget, get the Black Collar Mindset, right? www.theblackcollarmindset.com. Please support. So I want to go around, let everybody know again how you can find them on Instagram, Facebook, because we're all connected in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So we're going to start over here. Go ahead, young lady.
Again, everybody, this Rach. You can find me on IG at Rach with 5 underscores after Rach.
Lord have
my
mercy.
page is private.
All that shit. You know what? Well, shut up
shoot me a
then.
message to let me
Got
know.
big.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, you gotta block these hoes. You gotta block these hoes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Where you at? Yeah. And talk about your business. Talk about that.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Always. You can find me on Facebook and
Come around a little bit
Instagram
more.
at Lush Liquors. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Lush Liquors. Or you can follow me on my personal page. Call me Yaya with 2 underscores after the word.
Right on. Willa Steele, what's up, man? Where can everybody find you at, brother?
Man, I'm on IG 8,000 Ways. As you know me from my poetry days, I never changed the name.
Lord, have mercy.
Keep it going. And on Facebook, this Will Spencer. Just keep it normal, keep it 100.
Right on. Last but not least, my man Larry.
Hey, yo, you can find me on the regular old Facebook because I'm an old head. Larry Ketchum, type it in.
Look, he still
and
got
that's what it
MySpace.
is.
He still got MySpace.
I got an AOL account. That's how old school I am, baby. I ain't changed it for nobody. I'm old school. Get over it.
Oh, man. Hey, so look, everybody, before we close, I want to thank y'all. We're going to be doing this again in a couple of days. So make sure you go on your podcast anywhere. We're going to be live. I'm going to post this. Make sure you like this on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's good. You can follow me on SethTheSpeakerAnything.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that. And I'll make sure it's posted. I appreciate it. God bless y'all.
Let's go.
Good night.
Good stuff, brother.